Good morning, everyone. Today is the 8th of April, 2021. It's Thursday morning, and you probably saw yesterday on the news how this Gestapo went in and put a fence around the church in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and put a lock on the door of the church. But governments cannot lock up the bride of Christ. I'm here to tell you. God is the one who builds his church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against her. The government can do everything they can to try to shut us up. They can tell us not to sing. They can tell us to practice social distancing. They can put a fence around a building, and they can put a padlock on the door, and they can have it surrounded by Gestapo, Nazi um, sheep that do just as they are told. But God cannot be circumvented. He cannot be thwarted. His will cannot be thwarted. He said, "On this rock I will build my church." And that rock wasn't Peter, that rock was Christ. On this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it. And we're going to see the same kind of Gestapo tactics probably practiced here in the United States as well. But if the foundations be destroyed, what will the righteous do? Well, the righteous are going to stand because they have the imputed righteousness of Jesus Christ. It's not the righteousness of our own selves. We have no righteousness. All have sinned and come short of the glory of God. While we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. Our hope is in Christ. It's not in a building. It's not in a structure. Church is not a place you go to. Church is not a denomination. The bride of Christ is the church. Those whom he has blood bought. And I believe that's what we're being taught right now. And I think that as time goes on, we're going to see a very clear correlation between Satan and his kingdom and the bride of Christ. When we were yet without strength, in due time Christ died for the ungodly. He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him freely give us all things? Romans 5:6. I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see God, and I will behold thy face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I wake with thy likeness. We shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. The Lord himself shall descend from heaven. The dead in Christ shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Psalm 17:5, 1 John 3:2, and 1 Thessalonians 4:16 and 17. So this morning, let us be reminded, regardless of what they try to do to us, God is on our side, and the gates of hell will not prevail against his elect. For they are chosen in him before the foundation of the world. They cannot be unchosen. And so we need to be reminded of this. The good Lord be with you this morning. God bless.